Hey everybody, this is Josh, and here we have Game 3 in a best-of-3 series being played between Dignitas SjoW, the red Terran up here on the right side of Scrap Station, and PWR Elfi, or just Elfi. He is from Finland. He is the blue Protoss player up on the top spawn. This is Game 3 in a best-of-3, so of course that means that the series is tied up one game apiece. This will be the deciding map to see who will go on into the round of 8 of the Team Liquid Open number 11, also known as the TSL Qualifier number 4, hosted by PokerStrategy.com and of course TeamLiquid.net. Check out both of those websites for hosting some amazing tournaments. This tournament was played on the European server, and this coming weekend, should actually be hosted on the North American server, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually bouncing back and forth between the two, trying to find its qualifiers for the TSL. Actually, they did two North American tournaments in a row because of the Intel Extreme Masters European Championship, which SjoW is actually attending and winning. So maybe they'll do 2 European tournaments in a row to make up for that. I'm not sure. This weekend, all you have to do, of course, is go to teamliquid.net to find out that information for this weekend. Barracks coming up for SjoW right now at the standard timing. Elfi, of course, doing nothing crazy himself. Just some standard play so far from both of these guys in both of the first 2 games on Lost Temple and Xel'Naga Caverns. Maybe this time we'll see a little bit of variety. It looked like Elfi's Fast Tech 2 Colossi seemed to catch SjoW off guard. He did not have any Marauders or Vikings or anything prepared for that. By the time the 2 Colossi showed up at his doorstep, he basically had to flee back into his natural, and of course the 2 Colossi ripped up a ton of SCVs and Marines as a result. Barracks is about to complete here as this probe is in a little fight here with this SCV, but SjoW is going to be the victor there as he starts to get his first Marine out and his first orbital command started. Cybernetics Core and second gas starting at the same time as we always see out of Elfi. Actually, he's sort of skipping his second pylon right now, not building another gateway, so it looks like he is going to just go for this last probe before building another pylon. And he's sending a probe down here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Maybe if... Oh, what was that? We have a pylon building. No pylon building. Not sure where he's headed. Is he going to take a fast expansion at the gold? Let's see. He's got another probe over here just hanging around outside SjoW's base. No fast expansion. Instead, he's going to be dropping a pylon down here at the bottom near the gold expansion. Maybe going to be hiding some tech from Mr. SjoW. SjoW is notorious for not scouting very early or at all sometimes. He likes to just mass up and start attacking as fast as he can, not wasting any time scouting, but in this case it could actually bite him, as there is a Twilight Council building way down here by the gold. There's no reason for SjoW to expect this really, since he doesn't scout, doesn't see anything out of the ordinary in Elfi's base. So once again, even if you're a very, very good StarCraft 2 player like Dignitas SjoW, you should still scout or you could get caught unaware. Reactor coming up now, third Barracks coming up now. SjoW looking like he is just going MMM most likely with a slow tech to medevac, starting with just a ton of bio. Might be looking for a shorter game here, looking to crush Elfi in his base as fast as he can. He realizes that Elfi has had a robotics facility quickly in both games, so maybe this time he's going to try and punish that by sending a couple of Marines and a Marauder very quickly into Elfi's base. And if you look at the production tab or look right here on your screen, you will see a Dark Shrine coming up now for Elfi. This hidden tech looks like it may benefit him quite a lot, as SjoW, of course, still has not scouted Elfi's base. Look at that. I'm taking his vision right now. If you look at the minimap, it is entirely dark except for his main base. So, SjoW most likely going to be caught with his pants down by some Dark Templar here in the very near future. Of course, he is dropping mules as fast as he can, so he may not even have scan energy. Starport, since it's not around, no Ravens are going to be available. Engineering Bay has not been started for any turret detection, and this Dark Shrine does take a very long time to build, but when you're not really doing much else except building gateways, it doesn't matter that much. He's able to block his ramp with just a single sentry anyway, maybe 2 sentries. It is kind of a fat ramp, but not going to be too much of a problem for him. 4th gateway coming down now, so 4-gate with Dark Templar mixed in. This could actually be really bad against the heavy bio mix that SjoW has chosen here. He's not even building another barracks or a factory anywhere, just using all of his gas off of this single refinery to build more Marauders and try and get Stimpack and Concussive Shells finished, as he is starting to break down the destructible rocks here, separating him and Elfi. Elfi has his Dark Shrine finished, so he's going to start to warp in Dark Templar down here at the bottom of the map. Also, is he going to warp in any Dark Templar here in his base? It doesn't look like it just yet. SjoW is about to finish off this first set of destructible rocks. He's got a decent sized force right here with Stim already completed. He is heading over to the second set of destructible rocks. He's got more Marines and Marauders building all the time. And these 2 Dark Templar from Elfi are starting to head into his base, with another pylon being dropped even closer here. What are these Dark Templar going to be able to accomplish? Let's look at the energy here on this orbital command one more time. What is happening here? Oh, SjoW pulling all of his SCVs right now, right as these Dark Templar get into position. No, that is a probe. I thought it might have been another Dark Templar. Elfi's going to have to decide what he wants to do with these DTs. It looks like he will pursue this army. He sees the all-in from SjoW. He knows it's coming because he saw all these SCVs get pulled. There's a single Dark Templar still in the base of SjoW hacking things to pieces, but right now we're going to look at these 2 DTs going to town on Marines and Marauders. There goes a single scan. 1 Dark Templar is taken out, but another one survives as he is just hanging around in the back. SjoW very quickly taking out the 2 pylons powering all of these warp gates, so Elfi not going to be able to respond by warping in any more units. He's only got these 2 Dark Templar here hacking up SCVs and Marauders from the back, while Zealots and Stalkers attack from the front. Those 2 pylons went down incredibly quick, but SjoW needs to power down this Nexus if he's going to have any hope of staying in this game. These 2 Dark Templar just going to town. 11 kills, 7 kills, 12, 8. There are not enough Marauders and Marines here to actually finish off this Nexus, so Elfi cleaving his way through all of SjoW's army. All he has to do now is rebuild these pylons. All these workers were pulled to safety. If you look at the income tab right now, it's 0-0-0 against 10 Harvesters. Still a Dark Templar in SjoW's base hacking up supply depots. 3 barracks lifted off right now, as well as that orbital command headed to the island expansion. I don't think Elfi's going to know about that. Actually, I'm just kidding. He had a Dark Templar there the entire time watching all of it. So SjoW, not sure what you're going to be doing starting from scratch on this island. If you expect to win this, I think you might be dreaming. He's still got 50 energy on his orbital command, which is great, so he can drop a mule and start rebuilding SCVs from scratch with his 70 minerals. So, SjoW starting from square one, except he does have 3 barracks already completed, and Elfi, on the other hand, has Dark Templar killing off supply depots, which is a great move, of course, because if SjoW is going to have to start from square one, you might as well kill off his supply depots, so he has to spend some minerals on those before he can get a lot of Marines out. SjoW is heading over to Elfi's base to scout. Finally, this is his first venture over here, aside from that all-in, this first scouting endeavor perhaps in this entire series, but he will see a Stargate, he will see this robotics facility. Of course, there is still at least 1 DT hanging out here, and this hidden tech basically won the game for Elfi. Another pylon still standing over here. Dark Templar just hunting down add-ons at this point. Still nothing at the natural expansion for SjoW, so nothing crazy there. Single Void Ray being built, actually being chrono boosted out by Elfi, and of course this robotics facility can build a warp prism to get some Dark Templar started on the island. All he has to do is float it right here, turn into phasing mode, and have some Dark Templar there essentially instantly. So SjoW has really no chance in the world right now. He does not want to lose this tournament though, so he's trying his best to start from scratch. He's building 2 Marines to try and battle off whatever is going to come out of the Stargate. I'm sure he can predict a Void Ray coming out of there. Warp Prism only about halfway done here. This barracks just floating over, checking things out. Void Ray is out now, powering up on this barracks. And 2 Dark Templar just hanging out, waiting for this Warp Prism, waiting for their ride, just hanging out at the bus stop right now, waiting for the Warp Prism to get here so that they can hop inside. And there we go. Only a single Dark Templar loaded up, and he is just going to drop it in this new main of SjoW. This expansion over here does not have enough energy for another scan. DT is going to catch up to these Marines, hack them into tiny little pieces, and that is going to be GG. So Elfi showing us some nice hidden tech, surviving an all-in with just 2 DTs, and taking that series 2-1. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll be casting some more games from the TL Open all week long, so stick around.